Second place team now. This is where things get interesting. I got a little bold here, if you will. So I know there's going to be a bunch of people, if they watch this, that is. There's going to be a bunch of people who are going to be angry at me, typing on their keyboards, commenting. How could you do this? This is clearly not the right order for these teams. Hear me out. Second place, I have the Houston Astros going 35-25. Their manager is Dusty Baker, replacing AJ Hinks for reasons. That was a trash can noise. Sorry, it was a really bad trash can noise. And here's my reasoning for why they're in second place. So they're going to have to deal with getting thrown at basically every game, right? We saw them get plunked in the preseason, I guess you'll call it. I don't know. Whatever you call the pre-play period for this COVID times. They got plunked then. They got plunked at the beginning of the year. They're still getting plunked. Plunk all the time. That, and they have the mental pressure from themselves. They have to overcome, they have to ask themselves, can we win without cheating? Can we do something without having this advantage of the trash cans being banged? And they also just so happen to lose two great pitchers. So let's go ahead and talk about it. So their lineup is still stacked. You still have Alex Bregman, Jose Altuve, Michael Brantley, Carlos Correa, George Springer, Yordan Alvarez. Could go all day about the Astros lineup. Still really solid offensively. I mean, I guess we'll actually see how solid they are offensively without some trash cans. And then they lost Robinson Chirinos, but who really cares? Their rotation is still solid. Still a great rotation at the top three. But they did lose a bit of that punch. That being Garrett Cole, one of the best pitchers in the league, and Wade Miley, who was a really solid 3-4 guy for them. He could be a number 2, I think. If he really was pushed to his limits, he could be a number 2 guy. He was at the Brewers one year. My Brewers. Sorry, I make a lot of Brewers references. That's how I am. So their guys, Justin Verlander, Cy Young winner last year. I do think Garrett Cole should have won it over him. That's beside the point, though. He's still doing really well at 37 years young for the guy. You have Zach Greinke, 1 year behind him. At age 36, came in last year from a trade. You have Lance McCullers, who's their number 3 guy. He's only 25. He looks to be their ace someday. You have Framber Valdez, who will get some looks at the number 4 spot. Josh James could potentially get some starting spots, although he was a reliever last year. He'll probably flip-flop between there. And then their bullpen. Their piece of garbage reliever, who is Roberto Ozuna. He's not a piece of garbage because he's bad at baseball, but because of stuff he's done with off-the-field incidents. He is out for the year, which makes things a little more interesting now. So you've got Josh James, as previously mentioned, who might be there for relief appearances if he gets booted out of the starting spot. Roberto Ozuna might have Tommy John. He might be out. Sort of good riddance because he is a piece of garbage human being. Otherwise, Ryan Presley will probably take over the closer spot. Either him. You also have young guys such as Brian Abreu, Blake Taylor, who will be making his first appearances this year. And Brandon Bailey are also back here. They do lose Will Harris and Hector Rendon. So this will be a good squad, right? They do still have this amazing hitting. I put that in air quotes because we don't know if they're actually amazing or not because of trash cans. But they will have some adjusting to do. From getting balls thrown at them, 95-mile-an-hour fastballs at their heads, and from losing a little bit of starting pitching that just so happens to be some of the best starting pitching in the league in Garrett Cole. So that's why I have them in second place. I think this will be a really humbling year for them, really show them that they have to step up. So I have them, the Houston Astros, going 35-25.